Hello everyone. Today's Halloween, and I probably should be doing like a Halloween video, like a baking video or a haul or something, but no. I'm going to do a video about books that's made me feel a bit meh. The last couple of books I've read I haven't enjoyed as much as I probably should have done, and the two books I didn't really enjoy very much were John Fowles' The French Lieutenant's Woman and Submarine by Joe Dunthorne. Firstly, I'll start with this one because it's here. This is obviously the story of of a woman who is shunned by society because of her relationship with a French lieutenant who's married. So obviously she's spurned by society for that. And then she meets a geologist called Charles. They have like a relationship of sorts, even if they're engaged, which is always a difficulty. But yeah, I just couldn't feel sorry for him. I couldn't empathise with her as much. I couldn't empathise with, everyone else, all the other characters just felt a bit like they were just, archetypes. It's like, okay, the dippy fiancé, the crazy woman, the Christian woman. I just didn't like this one as much as I probably should have done. It lasted me a long time. It lasted me like a week, but 2 weeks. It took me 2 weeks to read, which is good. But ultimately, I didn't like it, and I think it disappointed me really because I really liked the film, and I know this has got like multiple endings, which is great and stuff like that. But I felt a bit like. I just couldn't care less really what happened to him or what happened to her, or if he got married at the end, or if he got his fortune, or if his father married again. It's like I just couldn't care less really, and that's sad because I really like costume drama, sort of period fiction, and I just couldn't enjoy this one as much as I probably should have done. Satirising Victorian Nietzsche that was a good bit about it, but I just felt like. About it really. I just couldn't care what happened to them or what happened to the characters. I just couldn't. I'd rather had him end up with nobody than end up with either of his women, to be honest. But yeah, and this one, it was plugged very heavily by the person who sold it to me, which is obviously their job. And it was very sort of darkly funny, but it wasn't. I just again couldn't bring myself to care about the boy. I know it's like he grows up and he experiences he loses his virginity, and I know I should try and find a good thing about a book somewhere, but he seemed a bit precocious. Yeah, he's a bit precocious. It's like, and then he expected the whole world to revolve around him. I can't empathise with you. I don't care about what happens to you. You can still, you can do what you want, or you can grow up and discover life, but I didn't find it funny. Some bits were sort of like, I chuckled at them, but I just couldn't really bring myself to be interested in what happened to him. And the fact is that he was a bully as well, and he bullied a girl who was she had weight problems, and he joined in with the group and started bullying her. It's like, I can't empathise with you, I can't care, I don't like you as a character now that I know you've been a bully. I can't accept what you say. I can't make you. You're not the hero. You're not anything. You're not anything really. If you can do that sort of thing. I read it sort of quite quickly as well, but yeah, I just can't. It's another meh sort of book, something that I just couldn't really be interested in what happens to. Maybe it would be good to sort of find out what happens to him as a character, but really, because I know that a library is full of story, a book is full of a story that you can dive into, but sorry, I just can't be. I just haven't been particularly interested in these two stories, to be honest. Hopefully the ones I've been. I'm actually reading another one which I didn't buy. I got given it. It's A Time of Gifts by Patrick Lee Fermer, and hopefully this one will be good. It's meant to be like a chap travels from Rotterdam to Istanbul, and he's literally he's described as a last-day pilgrim. So hopefully, I've started reading it, and it's a bit sort of verbose, but maybe that's good. And I don't know, apparently it's not entirely, can't be taken entirely as written. But I don't know, I mean, hopefully this won't be another meh book, because I think if that's the case, I might need to reconsider my reading material. Hope you're having a good day. I'll see you next Friday. Bye.